Greetings, traveler. There came a moment early on in my game designer career where I realized I had to learn more about sound, art, and coding if I wanted to progress in my own specialty as a game designer. So today I want to talk about why that was the case, and I also want to talk about the benefit of learning more about these topics. If you don't know who I am, my name is Xanthos. I've been working in the games industry for over 10 years now, and when I was working on a game as a game designer, I thought that that's all I need to care about. My job is essentially to make the game as interesting as possible through the features I was designing, and other people had to do their job, and I didn't really have to care about it. So there came a complication in this case when I would design a feature, and of course the feature would include art and sound and so on that would go with it. But because I had no idea about how other disciplines work, that would make it impossible for me to gauge the end quality of other people's work. So I would say, please make this art or make this character look like so and so, but I had no idea what went into each individual artist's process to output what I had requested. So that had two complications. I couldn't control the output and the result that would come out, and I had no idea about how difficult that was and how long it would take for other people to continue to do their work in order to give me back what I requested. So I realized that, well, if I don't learn more about specifically how other people do their work inside the game studio, I won't be able to have any control over the quality, and I won't be able to gauge which features will take longer to make and which will take shorter, because my initial impression and the real estimate of the feature were often quite far apart. So that meant talking to people more about the specific steps they need to take to complete their tasks as sound, art, code people. And also I had to do a very significant time investment on my part to learn more about that field itself, right? What does it mean to make sound? What does it mean to make a character illustration or a 3D model or animation, so rigging? Why are these things necessary? How are these things made? What software, what process, and so on? What checks are necessary? And understanding this more, not to claim that I'm proficient in any of these fields, had a profound effect on my game design. I felt that I wasn't just designing one specific feature or one specific game. I could almost see the end product and have a good gauge on the time it would require and the resources it would require to get that effect and that result. And later on, as I moved into game director, game producer roles, and so on, that time I had a great feeling of the benefit I got from learning about other disciplines, because when you move into these roles, typically you have a higher level view of the project, but you're also responsible about more aspects of the project. So if you say you want to make an RPG, then you are really in charge of the experience that the player should be getting when they get to play your RPG. So it's not enough to just say, look, these game rules that I created are supposed to be fun, so anybody who plays it, they just need to interact with the game and they'll have fun automatically. It doesn't quite work like that. Everything the player experiences is significant. The art, the sound, the fact that the game will have no bugs, that it moves smoothly on the gamer system, all these things are super important. And going more into a producer role, then how much time do things take? How much do they cost in money terms? And what skills does the team need to have to bring these things to life? All these things were really, really important. So having a better understanding of these things, even though it required a very significant investment on my part, helped me profoundly in my career ever since then, essentially. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time. And as always, have fun.